guys, my name is Lyndie and today I'm going to be sharing with you a book haul. So recently I went to the Salvation Army and I picked up several books for really cheap, and then today I bought a couple of new books and I would like to share them with you. So if you've read any of these books, please give me a little bit of insight in the comments down below. Tell me how you liked them. I really would appreciate that. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin. The first book I picked up is The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I've really decided that I definitely need to read more classics. I think I'm finally at that age and that point in my life to actually read, understand, and enjoy classics all in one. And I picked this up at the Salvation Army for just about a quarter, I believe. So it was really cheap. It's not in a bad condition at all. For those of you who have watched my other video, I definitely like worn-in books better than pristine books because although I do take care of my books and I don't just throw them around and destroy them, I do like to just be able to flip it open. I don't care. I'm sure all of you know that this is a book about Hester Prynne, who has a child out of wedlock and then is made to wear an A on her clothing for adulterer. She is shunned by the society that she lives in. And it's just an interesting piece for the time. So I am really excited to read. The second book that I got, or play, that I purchased is The Crucible by Arthur Miller. And I read The Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller in high school. I read it in my junior year, I believe. And I actually did really like it. It was a pretty good play. And this is about the Salem witch trials in Massachusetts. And that's something that's always interested me, and I think it'll be really great and a really quick read. That I picked up, I actually picked this one up from a garage sale around the same time, is Rose Madder by Stephen King. I want to read more of Stephen King as well because my brother and my mother have read a lot of Stephen King. At one point, Stephen King was my mother's and my brother's favorite author. I'm not sure if that's changed or not, so I kind of want to be able to know what I'm talking about when they're discussing Stephen King. First and only Stephen King novel that I've read is The Green Mile, which I actually really enjoyed, and I have a full review on that. And the last secondhand book that I picked up was Hollywood in the 40s, and I found this would be really interesting for me because I am going to be going to school in October, and I will be majoring in digital film and video production. So for those of you who don't know, I'm very into theater. I have done a lot of plays and been in a lot of productions, and it's something that I just love more than anything in the world. Acting is the best, but directing is pretty close. So this I will probably just sift through during school when I have the time to, just to kind of get to know where Hollywood was and where it began to really change, which is in the 40s. The new books that I picked up is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I have already read this, but in light of Go Set a Watchman, I want to reread it just to brush up back on it. It's always good to reread books, so I'm kind of pumped to read this. But, of course, I got Go Set a Watchman, and I'm freaking pumped. I'm so excited to read this. I've been waiting for months and months for it to come out. For those of you who don't know, Harper Lee wrote To Kill a Mockingbird and published it. It was her first book that she published, and it went huge. It was basically a viral book of her time, and she didn't write anything else, or she didn't publish anything else. She just didn't. And everybody wanted her to, but she just didn't. And finally, she's publishing the second book that I believe it said she actually wrote in the 50s. Yeah, written in mid-1950s. She wrote this in the 50s and is just now giving up. So why would you hold out on us, Harper Lee? Like, come on. But I'm so excited that she wrote a new book, and I'm really hoping that the hype hasn't gotten me more excited than I should be. But I think that this will be a really great book, and I spent a little bit of money on it. I'm not a huge fan of hardcover books because when I like to read laying in bed, and when I read laying in bed, it's too heavy. It just gets too heavy, and I don't like it. So I did spend a little extra money because they don't have paper books out yet. So I'm really hoping this is great. I'm sure it will be. Those are all the books that I have just recently bought. So thank you guys so much for watching. tell me in the comments below how excited you are for Go Inside a Watchman. I hope I'm not the only one on booktube that's super freaking excited for this, because I actually really loved To Kill a Mockingbird, and it holds a special place in my heart because I played Scout in my high school's production of it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked, just hit a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos of me, I will definitely have more coming out. So just hit subscribe and you'll automatically get notified of my videos. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.